Hello everyone, in this video I would like to talk to you about Unit 2 research project, specifically the discussion post, create a topic proposal with research questions. I've had a chance to look at your responses. I've also had a chance to read at least an email sent to me by one of you, and I have a feeling that this is not easy for you, even though many of you have responded with your responses, which likely imitates the example that you can see on your screen. It's not, I don't think this is going to be easy. I understand that when students engage in research projects, they often change their minds after doing intense research. So I want to encourage you guys to think more about the research process. That's why I have uploaded some resources. The first is Notes on Finding Evidence and Resources for Research Project. That's like sources that's going to help you. Now, I'm assuming that many of you have taken or are taking Library 1600. So I want to encourage you to think carefully about your resources and also your sources for your research project. If you remember what you learned in Library 1600 or what you're learning in Library 1600, I encourage you to employ them in this class and specifically for this research project. I want to also encourage you guys to take a look at, I need to go back to see some of the things we've done, but I want to encourage you to look at this activity which I have released. It's called Brainstorming Activity on Research Topics. When you look at this activity, the first thing you will notice is that this may be asking you to do what you've already done. Now, if you want to do what you've already done in the previous post, that's fine. I just want to encourage you to think carefully about what you did, because in the previous discussion post, there was no reflection activity there. This one has a reflection activity, and so that we're all on the same page, I want you guys to click on this link that you can see and let me know 2 of your possible research topics. Now, when you submit this, I will be the only one who can see the response, and the only response that you can see is what other students have filled in the documents. So this helps me if I'm going to be conferencing with you to know what topics you've selected. Now, this is pretty last minute, so the due date is on the 3rd, and please try to complete this. It's just, you may have to just copy and paste what you've already done, but to get the full credit for this, I want to see that I want to know how you're thinking about this research topic. The reason I want you to know it, because I think if you were able to articulate what makes you interested in this topic, then you will be able to see why you're doing it. Now, the other advantage that this activity activity that I want you to complete has is that you can be open-ended, so you don't have to worry about the specific format from the previous discussion post where you had to follow the example templates. I'm not asking you to do that for this one, but order to tell me at least 2 topics and to give me a brief reflection explaining why you're interested in it and what you think how it's going to be, if it's going to be relevant 5 years from now. So, having said that, I want to say that I want to apologize for the sudden notice, but it came to my attention because I know that research projects tend to be complicated. It's the most difficult unit in this class. I know that from teaching it previously. So I want to make sure that we're all on the same page, but also try to support you as you do this. So please complete this brainstorming activity on research topic as soon as you can. If you don't complete it on the 3rd, that's fine. You can turn it in on the 4th. But please have it done before the end of the week. You may revisit this document and go back to make changes to it. The document looks like this. But that's not the purpose. The purpose is for you I want you to engage in a reflection, but also to challenge you to think through your topic that you selected, and provide at least a rationale for selecting the topic. I hope this is helpful. and I look forward to grading your responses. Bye bye.